you think of the first person, Selena?
The microscope is not doing well shined on her. It's just not happening. She's plain, she's simple. It's not standing out. There's no energy.
No energy.
Yeah.
What do you think?
She doesn't look like she wants it bad enough.
So, how is the pronunciation?
Pronunciation is...
Haute couture is out.
Yeah, it's not
Yves
great.
Saint Laurent is out.
Champs-Élysées.
Champs-Élysées is out.
Again, effort on doing your homework, and as a host, a lot of homework needs to be done.
Well, no, I would disagree in one area, and that's his English. Good news is he's definitely doing something. He's working on his English because it's much better than it has been. When the spotlight's on you, you're the only one on camera. You don't have a partner to help support you. It really comes through. I'm impressed that he's improved a lot in English, but I think Hanson would provide you with the bad news.
What's bad news, Hanson?
你不可以否认他是蛮帅的，可是他看起来很凶啊。他主持的时候，他没有那种笑容。It could be his own personality is very serious, you know. He's a man, you know. Maybe that's how he perceives himself, and that's his personality. Nothing wrong with that, of him being who he is. 可是当你做主持人 for 一个 lifestyle show， 应该开心一点啦。
But what he'll do is, as he's talking and he's doing it, and then all of a sudden here comes the tough word Champs-Élysées, and then I go, it's like climbing a hill.
I think he's very better individually.
When someone says you've got the X factor,
We're looking for that.
the X factor. Well, she has the complete opposite of the X factor.
Why?
Because there's just something about her that I can't pinpoint, and I don't know. Maybe Jay, you can probably word it better than I
Do you
can.
think that they will tend to...
What I want to know is what happened to our diva. She's doing a report on Paris and high fashion and couture. If there was ever a moment when she could have used the diva thing,
This would be it.
this is it. We even said, previously we said, sometimes that diva thing will be a plus. It'll be a benefit. It would have benefited her here.
Like she's trying to be sweet here, but it's not very real. That's how I see it. You know, it's like she's trying too hard to be someone she's not. I mean, she should just be more natural, I feel.
It's absolutely, I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, my job as a director, producer, is to put people on that camera that are going to sell products, that are going to get viewers, that are going to get ratings.
Not to turn off people.
Not to turn off people.
Do you think it's that bad?
I don't think she has a likability factor. No, it's just not working.
You know, compared to last week, it's changed.
Yeah, but he's
In terms
still...
of the way he pronounced it.
对啊，可能他真的是需要慢下来，等他可以pronounce 那些字。可是观众来看啊，对吧？节奏太慢了。
Too slow. Actually, he gets points for hugely improving this week. So.
Except revoir.
What was that?
I learn a new word every day.
We're watching Chun-Li. He hasn't made any mistakes this week.
He's fun.
He is a star.
He's a star this week.
Eyebrow plucker and we can
Yeah, now I get that thing that you were saying that he looks worried, right?
No, actually,
now I see it.
Okay, this is a hosting challenge, guys. You're not supposed to criticize on the way he looks.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, if it's distracting that someone's eyebrows are going like this all the time, it's
It wasn't
distracting.
going like this. It's just the way his brows are.
That's why
So we gotta fix the way his brows is up. But aside from that, I think he's done a good job.
But I do have some advice for him, you know. 他的音调可以比较高一点，可是我觉得他的音调太沉了，有一点a bit too low. Yeah, but he can actually like I have a low voice as well, but you have to go up a little bit and come
You
down.
know, there's a little bit of thing
Yeah,
right?
I think
And
it's
so it's not monotonous.
And he can use some support from the stomach too, is what he's talking
Not
about.
just that flow.
Yeah.
But he has done well this week.
Yes. Like the rest were more narrating about Paris, but it felt a bit more like she was at Paris and trying to translate that to the audience.
But she'd been there, had a good time, and now she's telling you about it.
Yeah, because she does say that I'm here in Paris, so the rest was like, I'm here in Paris. Narration, she's kind of translating it.
And she has a very pleasant smile. It's very nice to look at, very pleasant, yeah.
She's someone, though, who also could stand to use, get her voice out of her nose.
She's very nasally.
Yeah.
She's always been
To bring it down a bit.
nasally right from the start. So she's got, I think that one, I don't know whether it can be changed.
Can be, you can work on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
But at this point in time, she still has that nasally nose, the voice.
But overall, yeah.
Overall, she's okay.
Yeah. A bit of comedic relief, I have to say. I have to first point out, so we can, you know, feel a little light.
You know, he's completely perfect. Great camera contact, eye contact, smile. said the right thing, right pacing, everything. But there was only one problem:
language.
Can it be helped?
If it were pronunciation, yeah, but he's just using the wrong word sometimes.
It's language, not just pronunciation.
I'm so disappointed.
I mean, he looks good on camera, and his English, there's no problem. He's completely, I mean, what happened to his energy?
Especially in this competition, look, when that camera's rolling on you and they're doing these things, 3 minutes out of your life, you better make damn sure that's the best 3 minutes on camera.
Especially when it's a nationwide program.
Yeah. And what that looks like, you know, my buddy shot it in the living room, and we'll just have some fun and close the camera. It doesn't look
Okay, he didn't make the cut this week.
good to end the day on a high note.
Yeah.
She did well.
She did, I mean, so far amongst everyone, the command's English is there, right? She looked natural on the camera.
She was the only one, I think, that said Champs-Elysees correctly.
Champs-Elysees.
Hey,
And
let's not start out with this long sentence in French. She was pretty much speaking French.
it's not because she's trained in French, it's just that she took the time and effort to check with someone who speaks French, and said this is the right pronunciation.
可是我觉得她有一点保守，就讲她在镜头前面啊，她没有真的是去表达自己。
I thought she looked really relaxed here. I mean, she was consistent with Chuan Ming and by herself here. I think Aliyah is very natural and she has a lot of potential.
It's like watching someone fall down the
Poor
stairs.
girl.
It just.
She started off well, and when you lose your composure, it's either you can have to quickly get back on the horse, or you can't get back on it anymore. So that was the situation with her.
I think it just dawned on her that there's so much pressure on her now at this stage of the game, and she just lost it. She just couldn't handle it, and she broke down.
I mean, this is tape. Imagine if she were live. That's
There's no chance
unforgivable.
to try.
That eye never blinks. Yeah, you don't get a second take. And then the wanting to have to do it right adds even more pressure. It just doesn't help. There's that feeling that, oh my God, I have to get this right this time.
My advice is she has to forget about this and really move on.
Try and make it better next week,
Try
and not not remember this.
Yeah, not let these past
Affect the next one.
past horror tragedies affect her and keep haunting her, because if not, she's out of the race.
哇哦，MiNLi Team，好漂亮的神庙哦！不如我们快点进去拜神，然后我带你们去医肚子。我知道在这里附近有一间南香鸡饭很好吃的。
不要，我想去吃南肉，这里靠近有一个很大间的南肉。你要买单的话呢，是买1送1南肉 meal。
哎呦，你们整天都是吃鸡肉，不大讲哎。这次的礼拜他们这样做过不错的 promotion 呢。
我还是想吃南肉。
可以让我请客啦。
南肉炒吧。
OK，没办法，作为一个女人，来吧，走吧。走。
Okay, judges, we've seen all the contestants now. Now, in summary, who do you think did the best in the first challenge at Challenge Street? Chuan Ming.
I think y'all can agree on that.
Yeah, definitely. And who did the worst in the first
Also
challenge?
very obvious, it was Jason and Sulin. Yeah, they just didn't.
Road crash.
Roadkill, you can call it roadkill, train wreck, whatever. I mean, so
It just didn't work.
Yeah, it just didn't work.
Okay, so this week, it's Chuan Ming's week.
Yeah.
pretty much is.
And Aliyah.
And Ania managed to ride
With one
him.
hand on him, and she stood out. So I give props to those two.
They needed
did well.
this week. Well, we thank all the judges this week, and we look forward to seeing you next week for yet another exciting episode of StarCeleb, where they're going to go through another 2 challenges before the following week, and we're going to find out who the 2 eventual winners of StarCeleb is. So tune in. We'll catch you next week.